Hey guys, my name is Saboor H'Khurshid and welcome to the next video. This is the third video in the series of Ultimate Guide to China, and this video is going to be step-by-step guide on airport, on immigration and customs. I already made this video in Urdu and I will leave the link in my description so you can go and check that in Urdu, which is doing a lot good. But there are some people who are asking this video to be in English, so that's why I'm going to make this video in English today. So I'm going to give an example of myself to explain this story or to explain these steps more clearly so you can understand what's going to happen. So first thing first, you need a visa. Once you got your visa, so once I got my visa to China, I started looking for my plane. I booked the tickets with China Southern, which was the cheapest one at that time. I got my ticket and I started packing my bag. Packing bag, I already made the video on how to pack your bag and what you need in your baggage if you're going to China for first time. I will leave the link in description or somewhere in the card. You can check that video. So once I got the tickets, now on the day of my flight, I went to airport. The first step that happens always in the airport is checking. So after reaching the airport, the first step is to show your ticket so you can go inside the airport. Check-in area is a security check-in. The first step is security checkup. So right here, you need to put your bags, your big luggage bag, your handbag, or whatever you're carrying. You need to put that in the scanning machine, and they're gonna scan your bag, and they also gonna scan your body if you have something with you, just to check. Remember, do not put anything stupid in your bag that they have to open your bag to check something inside. I'm gonna tell you the stupid things that I did, my friend did, and the experience that I have. First time I packed washing powder with me. Stupid, right? And they opened my bag just to check what kind of substance in my bag. They opened the bag, they throw everything outside, and I had to pack that bag again in the airport when everyone is passing by in limited time. So it is very hard situation to pack a bag all by yourself in the airport. So be careful with that. And second stupid example was when my friend took mayonnaise in his bag and they have to open his bag just to check what's inside. So do not do this mistake. Try to avoid all that stupid items in your bag so they don't need to open your bag in the airport. Okay, let's say once you clear the security check, now you need to take your bags and your tickets and need to find check-in or boarding pass area. All right. So let's say you are in the line of boarding pass. I'm gonna give you an example of mine. I was standing in the line of boarding pass, and then I show my tickets to that counter. There was a girl, and she asked me about my visa, why I'm going to this country, how I got the visa. Few simple questions they can ask you. They don't. It all depends on you, your luck and everything. And at that point, you also need to weight your bag. If the bag is overweighted, then you need to pay some fees for that. Otherwise, you can manage to remove that heavy item from your bag and replace somewhere else, right? So, but it's always better to check your weight, your baggage weight ahead of time when you are moving to airport. Before moving to airport, so you do not have any problem like this, right? Always keep 1 or 2 kg lower than the required weight. So let's say once you got your boarding pass, in this boarding pass you will get your gate number, your flight departure number, date, and even when the gate's gonna open for procedures. You got your boarding pass, your bigger bag is already checked in. You don't need to worry about that. Airport gonna handle that, and you will receive this bag when you're gonna land on your destination. Okay. Now this next step is immigration. This step is kind of scary for most people. Let's say, I don't know why it's scary for most people, from different countries who have a low passport ranking, because they are suspicious about your visa, how you get there. They want to ask you a lot of questions. It's happened with me too. Not in China, it happened in Ukraine. So they asked me tons of questions before, even in my own country, even in my own damn country, they asked me so many questions before boarding the plane. They asked me where did I got this visa, in which university I'm going to study, on what major I'm going, some basic questions. I gave them my visa. They checked my visa from 100 different angles with the magnifier glass, everything, you know. So just be prepared for that, because they maybe can do that thing to you also. So once you cleared your immigration, at that point they're gonna stamp your passport with exit stamp. That's mean you exit the country that day, and now you are ready to board the plane. Now you need to find your boarding gate, and most of time near boarding gate there are a lot of chairs, benches, you can sit there and wait. And you are also buy different stuff, because at that point you will have a duty-free zone. You can buy something to drink and even something to eat, or some gifts and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure you're not gonna need that. Okay, so once your boarding time started, you're gonna go to plane, land on a country, let's say China. You landed there. The first thing you need to do, again, the first thing you need to do is to go to immigration. There will be some security checks. Maybe they're gonna ask for your fingerprints. They're gonna ask for your iris scan. That's what happened with me in China. They took my iris. They took my fingerprints on the airport. After that, after this security clearance, you will go to immigration. At that point, they will stamp your visa after asking you a few questions. They didn't ask me much question in China, but they asked me a lot of questions in Ukraine. Immigration questions and answer is a different story. Most of the time they don't ask in China. Most of the time, in 90%, except my friend, they ask him a lot of questions, and I had to go to the airport to just receive him and to give my referral that he's here to meet me and all this stuff. It's a separate video, because if I start talking about immigration and the questions and everything, this video will be too long. So let's say you cleared the immigration, you got the entry stamp of your passport. Now you need to go to the baggage claim. So here you need to find your airline number, ticket, and you will have a rail, something like that you can say. You need to identify your bag there, and once you get your bag, and all you need to do now is to find the exit gate. You exit the airport. Congratulations, you are in China or wherever country you are now. You made it. Take a deep breath, relax, you made it. So that was the video. And if you are holding a low passport, this journey gonna be a little tricky, a little stressful. But if you have a higher passport, a good passport, you're gonna enjoy that. So I wish you good luck with that. If you need any suggestion, something special, don't forget to tell me. And if I miss something, do not forget to fix me or remind me of that thing. I will love to hear your comments. I read every single comment. I hope you're gonna like that. So until then, take care of yourself, and bye bye.